In these problems, we're using something called the power rule. And the power rule says that when you raise a power to a power, you have to multiply the exponents. You know, when you just multiplied things like x squared times x to the third, you would add those exponents. So 2 plus 3 would be x to the fifth power. But when you raise a power to a power, you multiply. So x squared raised to the third power becomes x to the sixth. So let's try this rule in a couple of problems here. These are a little bit more complex than the example here because I've got a -3, I've got an a squared, I've got a b. We're going to raise each of those things to the fourth power one at a time and then put them all back together. The first thing to notice is that this is an even power, so our answer is going to be positive. So I can just forget about this negative sign. 3 to the fourth power is 81. 3 squared is 9. Multiply those two together, you get 81. So that's the first part. Now let's work on the a squared part. A squared to the fourth power, we multiply the exponent, so that's 2 times 4. So the power on a will be 8. And then b, just plain old b to the fourth power, is just b to the fourth power. So our answer there is going to be 81, a to the eighth, b to the fourth. Let's try another here. So here we have a -5, w to the third power, v to the fourth power, and we're raising this to the third power. This is an odd power, so our negative sign is going to remain. So I'll just put that in there to begin with. And then 5 to the third power is 125. If you're not sure of those numbers, just use your calculator. And then we've got w to the third power. When we raise that to the third power, we multiply 3 times 3. So that's going to be w to the ninth. And then we've got v to the fourth. So we multiply 4 times 3. And that's going to be v to the 12th power. So that is a little bit of practice with the power rule.